Maybe I've been going nowhere lately. It's time to start all over and go for it. 'Cause they don't even.
Good morning. So right now it is 8:03. I've been up since like 6, and I got my iced coffee. I just started my morning with my iced coffee, and now I am writing. Oh, I was also finishing up a video that I'm about to post in a little bit. I'm just waiting for it to upload to my or download to my computer so I can upload it to YouTube. And I'm working on the book, of course. I'm writing. If y'all don't know, writing is pretty much an everyday thing for me. I write literally every day. Every now and then I miss a day, but 9.5 times out of 10, I'm writing at least for like an hour a day. Sometimes it goes to like 3-4 hours. And because I have a writing coach now, I end up with a lot of edits to do. So I'll send her a chapter and she'll send me back. She'll read through it, write all of her notes and her like assessment of what I've written, and she'll send it back to me, and I'll just have to kind of add things. Yeah, usually it's like, can you flesh this out? Can you add a little bit more details here? Can you add a little bit more of your personality here? You know, it's that kind of thing. So definitely a great investment if you are an aspiring author to get yourself a writing coach. But what I did initially was I wrote alone. So I got the first 13 chapters done by myself. So I would get up every morning and write, set a 45-minute timer on my phone and write for at least that 45 minutes. And that took me like 3 or 4 months to get to 13 chapters. And that's when I got, when I hired the company I'm working with that helps me write the book now. So I'm basically I'm not like writing every chapter fresh. I already have had most of the chapters. There have been a couple chapters here and there where I've had to start from scratch and just write it, now that I've kind of mind mapped the book and where it's going and all that. But it's a ton of work. And on the back end, there's a lot of work. So I definitely would recommend, if you're planning on self-publishing a book, that you hire professionals who can help you kind of like get through the process and make sure you don't miss anything, because there's just a lot to cover. I actually wrote an article about this on my blog, so I will link that below if you guys are interested. I went into a lot more detail about all the stuff that has to be done, and I'm going to continue to write about that and just kind of keep it updated, because there's just a lot to unpack when it comes to writing a book. And if you're a first timer like I am, there was just no way that I was going to be able to do all of this by myself. So I knew that I would have to like hire somebody to help. And then I did my research, and if you guys are interested, I will definitely tell you exactly who I'm using. And actually, I'll tell you now, I'm using book launchers. You can find them here on YouTube. Julie Broad is the face of the YouTube channel. She's also the owner of the company. And yeah, so that's the company I use, and I love them. Highly recommend it. It's very expensive, but I highly recommend using them because it's like such a great experience. The people that you get to work with are professional. It's very one-on-one. So I have my writing coach that I'm able to text, I'm able to email, I'm able to like just get right to the person I need to talk to. And then also have an author concierge, who is the person that if there's any other questions outside of like edits and stuff like that, I can just email her and schedule a call with her or whatever. So yeah, it's very hands-on. It's very, I guess, interactive is a good way to say it. It's very one-on-one. It's very personalized to you as an author or as an individual. And I just love it. So if you're writing a book, definitely go with book launchers. I've been on YouTube searching for and I found other companies on here. Decided not to go with them for reasons that if you book a call with other companies, you might understand why. But yeah, so I would just go straight to book launchers, because I can definitely put my stamp of approval on it, and you can cancel whenever you want. So I have been thinking about maybe taking a month off and just kind of working on it alone. But now that I'm kind of past, I was having like a little rough patch where I was just kind of drawing a blank this last week has been like the roughest week I've had writing wise. I think in this whole like 6 or 7 months that I've been writing this book. So yeah, but now the payment came out on the 20th, so it's like, oh well, I already paid it. I was planning on canceling it and then just working on this month alone so I could take my time and not have to feel like I have to get it turned in. But now it's like, okay, well, you paid for it, so you got to get it turned in, which is probably a good thing in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, so that is what I'm about to be doing for the rest of for the next like hour or two. Then the kids need to get up and start school. And I also need to edit another video. So yeah, I have a kind of busy day today. So writing, editing, uploading, and filming. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. I'm just about to keep on writing. So, that sun is bright. All right, just finished getting the video uploaded, and now I'm about to work on breakfast.
I'm hungry.
What you want?
Something like fruit and strawberries. Like,
we don't have any fresh strawberries. We only have frozen strawberries, and we have oranges and apples. You want an apple?
cut it too.
I know.
Put me up on a
Also, my daily struggle if I don't wash the dishes at night. Actually, you know what? Y'all gonna wash these dishes today.
We'll wash them at the end of the day, like we do every day.
No. You're gonna have to wash it before they get. You're gonna have to put them in the dishwasher pretty much now.
I have a full dishwasher to deal with.
You can get Cody to help.
No, she's gonna do half the sink, and I'm gonna do right here. And then after the dishwasher's done running, we'll both do the other half of the sink.
Am I going to be in this bonnet for the whole video? Probably. So I am going to be probably sitting in this spot in bed all day. I just finished uploading a video. It was like my first vlog in I don't know how long. So you guys check that video out. And also I need to order some pillow covers for the couch, because I washed all the pillow covers that were on those pillows initially, and I washed the pillows too. But somehow only two of the pillow covers made it back onto the pillows, and now I don't know where they are. I can't even find them. I don't even know how stuff like that happens, but it just always does in this house. So I need to go ahead and order just more pillowcases in general, and also have to rewash those pillows because the kids got like stains all over them and stuff from eating on the couch, even though they're not supposed to. But yeah, so I need to do that. And I also want to give you guys a house update because I heard from my realtor last week, and she was saying that if you guys haven't seen the house tour, it's actually on my other channel, but I'll probably repost the model tour at some point on this channel, because I'm going to be making a lot of videos leading up to actually taking possession of the house. I'm going to be recording the entire process of building it and designing it and all that stuff. So we were on a wait list. If you weren't familiar, we've been on a wait list since like February, and they just kept pushing back the time. They were building the street, like it's a brand new development, so they had to actually build everything. So they had to build the streets, they had to like clear the forest that was there before, it was all, everything's brand new. So I guess she was saying that there were some kind of wetlands that they had to go over to build the street. So that was causing delays. And then the lumber prices that skyrocketed over the summer. There's just been all kinds of stuff that's been happening that's been causing delays. So we've been on the wait list since February, and now it is almost November. It's October the 27th today. So initially, when we got on the waiting list, there were like 30 or 40 people in front of us. I think we were like 42 on the list, if I'm not mistaken, and there were 35 lots. But what she was saying was people were dropping off of the list because if you were trying to buy a house within the last year, you know how crazy it was and how crazy the market was and how inflation was happening and how a house will come in the market and it will be gone in like 2 days. We saw a few houses and like existing houses, and even though they were nice, but they needed work and they weren't like what I wanted. So I knew I would have to put some more money into them to make them what we wanted. And they were gone in like a couple days, and they all sold over asking by like $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. It was insane. So back then we started our house search in January. So in February we found this house, got on the waiting list, and we haven't looked at houses since then. We've just been saving and like preparing for when we would actually be able to get under contract and start building. So like I was trying to say, last week she called, she said now there are 3 people ahead of us. There are like 20 something lots left. They've done very little building since they opened up this phase in the neighborhood, which was probably three months ago, something like that. So once she writes contracts for those 3 people who are ahead of us, it'll be our turn to get our contract, and then we'll start going through the building process. So I'm assuming that's going to be in the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, somewhere around there. And then I'll be taking you guys along through the whole process of actually picking the lot and going to the design center and picking stuff out. So I'm already basically starting that process, and I can show you guys some of the options. Like I have a spreadsheet because I'm that kind of person. I have a spreadsheet of the options that we are most likely going to be adding to our house and like what are non-negotiables for us, and how much it's going to actually cost after all the upgrades, and what are the most important things to upgrade, and stuff like that. So for us, things like having an 8-foot garage versus the standard 7-foot garage, because my husband drives a work truck and it has ladders on top. So if we had a taller garage, if they ever come up with some kind of rule that you can't have a work truck in the neighborhood, like if the HOA does, then, because that was an issue that we had in a lot of other neighborhoods, was that the HOA wouldn't allow him to have his work truck in the neighborhood. So if that ever happens in our new neighborhood, he'll be able to park his work truck in the garage, which will be great. But as far as right now, there is no rule against having work trucks, so he can park it outside in the driveway, and that's fine. Another thing that we definitely want is like upgraded floors, I believe stainless. I know when I went on the initial tour, stainless steel was standard, and I'm hoping that's still the case, because it was some kind of like supply issue that they were having with the black appliances, which was causing stainless steel which would typically be an upgrade, to be standard. So I'm hoping that's still the case. But what else are we upgrading? The stairs, because I promise you I cannot do carpeted stairs. I can't do it. Yeah, no. So we're definitely upgrading the stairs. I'm upgrading like the actual look of the stairs, so they're going to be wood, and then the actual spindles and stuff, all that stuff is going to be upgraded. The floors, we may be going with wood floors or luxury vinyl plank. Haven't decided. I need to see how much the LVP is and if that's even an option, because if not, we probably will be going with wood floors throughout the house. We're also going to be upgrading the ceiling, like all the lighting. So, well, not all of it, but we're definitely going to be adding ceiling fan hookups in all the bedrooms, and the lighting package in the kitchen, where you get what are those things called? Recessed lights. We're upgrading the fireplace. We're upgrading the ceiling in the family room. We're upgrading the front door. And we're upgrading to the outside of the house. So the exterior of the house, we're going to have, we're going to upgrade that. And you guys will get to see all this as it unfolds. But yeah, the standard, I believe, is just like plain siding. And that's not going to work. So we're upgrading the outside. We're also doing a side load garage instead of a front load garage. And we're doing a 2.5 car garage instead of a 2 car garage. So yeah, and then we're adding a mud room. And then we're also adding the cubbies and stuff for the mud room, or drop zone as they call it. We're upgrading the master bathroom. Thinking about upgrading to 9-foot ceilings, especially in the basement, because we're not going to have the basement finished with the builder, but as soon as we move in, we plan to have the basement finished so my son has a room of his own. So yeah, that's another, we just need to account for that remodel. And I think that 9-foot ceilings are just the best way to go. And it's something you really can't do after the fact. So we need to decide on that. We have to add an additional window in the basement because where his room is going to be, it wasn't initially a bedroom. So it's not set up to be a bedroom, so there's not going to be a window there. But because we know we want it to be a bedroom, we need to get the window inserted during the build, because it'll be really hard to put a window in a basement after the house is built. So if that makes sense. So yeah, stuff like that. We're just basically planning out all the upgrades and getting all that worked out. And yeah, so that is one thing. And we should be in our house by next year around this time. So she was saying July or August. I don't necessarily think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be more like October, November, but we'll see. As we know, when you're building, there are always setbacks, there are always delays, things always go wrong and may need to be redone. There's like a lot that happens during this process. So I'm hopeful that we'll be in there by next Christmas. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm going to be, like I said, taking you guys along during that whole process. And yeah, I'm really excited because we've been waiting to get this house for almost a year. It's crazy. And it's going to be almost 2 years by the time we actually take possession of it, which is insane. a whole nother space right here that could be another room, which would make a lot of sense if we did like come down the steps and make this a hallway right here. So you'd have a room, bathroom, another room, closet, and then this is the living room area. But this is how they have it set up. We saw first room, bathroom, second room, hallway, third room, and now we're spinning around to the laundry room. So the laundry room is a really, really nice size. The master bedroom, or the owner's suite. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here. I'm gonna be getting back to writing pretty soon. Oh, and I need to order Corey some toys because I need her to be occupied but without screen time, because she is hooked on that tablet, and I just really want her to get some pretend play in and not always be on her tablet. So I'm gonna order her some toys on Amazon, so that, because I mean I've bought her plenty of these like cooking toys before, but somehow they always get lost and just end up everywhere. So what I'm going to do is order a basket that goes in the dining room, and that way she can always play with her toys at the table. This is the plan. I'm hopeful that this is how it'll actually go down. I don't know if it will, but hopefully she will pull the toys out of the basket in the dining room, play with them at the table, and then put them back in the basket when she's done. That is what I'm hoping. When we move, she'll have a designated area for her stuff, but right now she doesn't really like hang out in her room, so she'll have her own room when we move, and then I'm sure she will enjoy playing in there a lot more. But yeah, this house, we just outgrew it a long time ago. There's too much stuff in here, and I'm not even like the kind of person who holds on to stuff, but our house is 1,200 square feet on three levels, so it's not really like big enough for a family of 6. It's nowhere near big enough for us. Our new house is going to be like 5,000 square feet. When you include the square footage in the basement, it's like 5,000 square feet. So it's going to be like 4 times bigger than this house, which will give us a lot more room to spread out, a lot more room for everybody to have their own area and not be on top of each other. It'll just be a whole different vibe. So yeah, super excited. Cannot wait. This is like a life-changing event for us. But yeah, let me look for some toys for her. Well, I have some in my cart. So this video is uploading right now. 46 minutes left. And it's already been like 30 minutes. It legit takes forever. So in the first vlog, she said she wanted some pink rain boots, some pink glitter rain boots.
Mom, pink boots with glitter on them, okay?
They gotta have glitter. And I found these, but then I realized she had those pink bear paw boots. So I was like, I don't think she really needs more pink boots. I don't think she needs more boots at all. So I just added them to the cart, but I'm just waiting because I don't know that she actually needs them. But yeah, so this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. They actually already have this set, even though I know they don't have all the pieces anymore. I bought this one twice so far. And I can't tell you where most of it is. And then I got some new stuff in here that they've never had before. I like when it has like the little knife and stuff, so it's more interactive. And this one, you can even like, beyond being able to just cut it, you can also like peel the corn, I think. Let me see. You can peel the crab and the peas. You can cut the bread and the tomato. De-shell the egg and the orange. It's so cute. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this one for sure. $23.99. It's not too bad. And you get 5% off. And then I think I want to get one more that has like some more cooking utensils, which is why I added this one, but I'm not sure. And then I've had a few baskets in here. So like this is an option of a cute little basket that she can put her toys in. And here's another one. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep looking for some toys for her. Place the order. That'll give her some creative ways to play without her tablet. Come on, y'all gotta hurry up and log on for acting class. Oh, Lord. It's Corey, they getting ready to do acting class, so you gotta come up here with me pretty soon. Oh my goodness. So as y'all may or may not know, both of my kids do act, or both of my youngest, no, my middle 2 kids both do acting. So my son just got an audition for the Disney show Bunked, and they love watching that show, so that's so funny. But his manager just sent me a text saying that they have, he has an opportunity to do a self-tape. So it says, "Hi Danielle, Kane just got an amazing opportunity to self-tape for the Disney series Bunked. I forwarded you the email with all the details, including his script. The tape is due to Innovative on Tuesday morning." Both of them are actually really excited about this opportunity because both of them love to watch that show. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to take him on Sunday to go and tape that. I would rather just take him to go and get it taped there than to try to do it here. yeah, I'm just gonna take him on Sunday to his manager so he can get taped there, and then we'll see if he gets the role or not. I don't know how many different hoops he would have to jump through in order to actually be chosen, but I'm assuming that if he progresses past this first like checkpoint, then he'll probably do a second audition in person, and then they'll make a determination based on the in-person auditions. So if it's in person, we're gonna have to go to New York for sure to do that. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted on that, and I'll probably take you guys with me on Sunday to actually do his audition.
Only lavender dreams, baby. What can I do when a million things are running through? Million things I can't undo. I just sleepwalk, I just sleep talk. That's all I got. What can I say with a million things I can't erase? Million people I can't save. I just sleepwalk, I just sleep talk. Don't wanna wake up. But then